Have you seen this police video out of Philadelphia? You know, there's a lot of news going on right now. The government shut down. You know, there's always tumult in the Middle East and across the world. And there's a lady in the Capitol got shot today, a car chase, yada yada yada. But this video popped up on Reddit in the video section and didn't stay there for too long today. But I think it really goes further than anything I've seen in a long time to dramatize exactly why police are disliked and often completely hated in inner city neighborhoods. Now just check out these two guys who are walking to work, and well, they have an encounter with the Philadelphia Police Department, and I'm going to let you watch the video. I'm editing it for basically the best moments. I'm going to include a link down here for you to check the whole thing out in its entirety and context. We don't need to do that here. Of taking the most egregious things this officer does, says, that are emblematic of a totally corrupt culture of authoritarianism.
Yep.
How you doing, sir? Come here. You got ID?
That seems to be the problem.
Huh? You got ID?
No,
You live
not
around
on
here?
me. You're going to work.
You know that guy sitting down there on the step?
No.
You know the guy that was sitting down there on the step putting his boots back on? And why were you talking to him?
I was just saying hi to him.
Why? You don't say hi to strangers.
Why not?
Not in this neighborhood.
Anything on
Hold
you?
on. Hold on. To search yourself.
No, I'm not asking you for consent. I'm gonna fucking get on because I just told you to. Don't fucking play though. You'll be on the fucking same block as him. We'll kick your ass too.
Now, if you notice, the beginning of that, the suspect addresses the officer as sir. And immediately, because he doesn't have an ID, hasn't been identified any crime, for any reason to produce his ID, really by the officer, he is bullied, and there's an assumption, it's another sociological assumption that comes from, I can only guess it comes from cops not being very educated people as a whole, and that is the assumption that people in poor neighborhoods don't say hi to each other. People in poor neighborhoods say hi to each other all the time. Sometimes if they don't even like each other, they'll say hi. You know, and just these ridiculous assumptions and bullying, punk behavior on the part of the police is it's disgusting. And if you want to know why young black men in America have a problem with police, this guy is like a #1 example of all time.
You get back here
What?
and put your phone in the pocket.
Boy, I got to put my phone in the pocket. I ain't doing nothing.
Okay, well, then
Come on, officer. I'm sorry. Officer. I didn't do nothing.
You're under investigation right now.
Investigation of what? I was walking.
Well, no, that's not what I saw.
I was walking. I wasn't even.
You're going to see violation and you keep running your mouth when I split your wig open.
Officer. We're going to what?
Keep your hands on the car.
All right. You need to put my hands on the car.
Well, then you put them on the car.
But I was walking. I was doing nothing. I didn't stop.
You can tell me whatever you want. No, he's not. He's a fucking dirty ass. That's why. He's fucking crooked.
They're just bully punks. It's the only thing you can say about these guys. And they are inculcating the very attitudes that they say that they're fighting by just having this atmosphere where anyone can be stopped at any moment. Give me your papers. We must see your papers. Yes.
I'm 46 years old. You think I don't know what the hell you were doing?
Recording.
Exactly.
Is it illegal?
First you saw you didn't say nothing to her. No, but it's not illegal for me to grab you either.
Like you're harassing me.
You
I didn't do nothing. Like,
How do you know?
what you mean, how do I know?
How do you know what we know?
I don't know what you know.
All right.
So, what did I do? I didn't commit a crime.
How do we know what
I'm
you?
just walking.
How do we know that?
Because you don't, I don't know.
How about how you know we didn't get a radio call? A guy with a black and red hat just fucking robbed somebody on the corner.
Shit, you just searched me. Do I got anything to rob somebody?
You asked me why I stopped you. I said, how do you know that we didn't get a radio call? You're looking at it from where you are, but you're not looking at it from where we are. You don't know what we know or what we got information on. Right? Right?
Well, if the cop had a call, then perhaps he should have said, hey, we've got a call. But no, it's all thrown into the realm of, you don't know what we've got? Well, if he's got something, he needs to present it or leave the guy alone.
What, you don't hear now?
You accusing me of robbing
I
somebody?
didn't accuse you of anything. Can you hear? I said we could have got a call that somebody wearing the clothes that you're wearing just robbed somebody. That's why we stopped you. So is that wrong of us?
No.
All right.
But are you supposed to grab me up like this? No.
Grab you up? I'll grab you any way I got to. Why don't you shut up? Everybody thinks they're a fucking lawyer and they don't know jack shit.
He'll do whatever it takes to get him in there. So he'll break any law that he needs to break. He'll make up any story that he needs to make up. See where we're going here, folks?
What?
Do you?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Woodcuts Country Club.
Doing what?
I'm a server.
Server?
Yeah.
Serving weed? Yeah, well, ID his ass. He probably got a fucking warrant.
I don't.
What's his name so we can save him some time?
That's correct.
What's that?
What's his name?
Ask him.
All right.
Is that X your middle name?
Of course, that's a motor vehicle ID, right?
You getting smart because you'll be in
I'm
the
just
fucking
telling
car
you.
with him.
I'm just
fucking
telling you.
smart
I'm
ass.
just telling you.
I'm asking you what the X is. Is that your
I'm
middle
telling
name?
you. Of course. What is it?
Don't come back with the what is it fucking shit. Talk to these fucking pigs on the street that way. You ain't talking to me that way.
I don't talk to nobody in the street. I don't hang with nobody.
Well, then
out
don't
here.
come to fucking Philadelphia. Stay in Jersey.
I have family out here.
Yeah, well, then don't come over here.
Yeah.
We don't want you here anyway. All
Yeah.
you do is leak in the fucking country.
Yeah, are we in the country? How are we in the country? By working?
No, freeloading.
Every day, every white man in America, every white cop especially, because they're getting salaries from this whole creation, they should get on their knees and say a prayer and thank all of the black people in America, because it was them, they continue to, and their ancestors who built this country for free. And then, after they built it for free, everyone treated them like crap, and continues to by employing this massive federal, state drug travesty, which leads to these guys just walking to work, minding their own business, getting hassled by a couple of punk thugs.
If you don't want to give us the name, you're going to spend all day in the district. But if you give me your name and you come back clean, then you're fine, right? You ever been locked up before? Never.
What do we got to worry
So
about?
what are you worried about?
You're giving us a hard time.
You're not going to be in the system because if you don't have any warrants, we're going to let you go. Obviously, you got something to hide, right?
This guy obviously has a reason, seeing the amount of young black men who are mowed down by overzealous police in the United States, not to want to give his name or get involved in the legal system in any manner. There's a lot of good advice out there stating you should never, ever talk to the police. And maybe this guy is taking that.
Well, then why aren't you telling us who you are?
All he had to do was
You
just
value
tell us
my
his
privacy,
name.
that's it.
What's
I
that?
value my privacy, don't you? Don't you value your privacy? You don't want me to know where you live at, do you? Or anybody in the streets?
I don't want strangers to know where I live
Exactly.
at. Yeah. But
You're
we're
a
the,
stranger to
we're the
me.
police.
You're a stranger to me.
We're the
You
police.
don't want to be in this fucking neighborhood anymore, then you got.
You know why this neighborhood's
Yeah,
so
I like
bad?
it. I don't live here. What are you
Where you live-
talking
where you live
about?
at?
I live in Camden, New Jersey.
Ooh, that's
Oh,
a real
Camden's
hot
real
spot.
nice.
Yeah.
That's just as bad as this.
Yeah.
Actually, it's worse.
And you know why Camden's so bad? Because no one likes the police. Nice neighborhoods, they like the police.
Yeah.
But bad neighborhoods, they don't.
You serve and protect them.
Do you see where this country is going with this drug war? We're completely alienating millions and millions of minorities who will soon be majorities, and throwing their lives to the wind in order to fill up prisons for our political donors. That's the kind of things that a lot of cops say, I'll be honest with you. You know, they talk about certain segments of the population as scumbags and freeloaders, when essentially the economy that they help support and the people who whose money is invested, that they help protect the upper echelons of society. They help create this entire system wherein the inequality is so massive that lots of people end up on the street, Skid Row, and basically meat for the cops to pick on to live through their vicarious tough guy fantasy. They've employed this gigantic war on drugs over the last, 40, 50, 60 years. But they've employed this this war on cities and its urban residents to somehow fix this boogeyman of drugs. And as you see in this video, they've really just engendered hate among the population, most of it completely rational and warranted.